All right, y'all, first things first, make sure you watch this video from beginning to end so you don't miss a single detail. I know I'm behind on this video, man, but we back with another action figure news / pre-order update. Yo, we got some pretty cool and interesting things to discuss today. Not a whole lot that I'm excited for, but I know some of you guys are, which is exactly why I decided to mention it. Now, I'm going to be picking up a few of these items that we're about to get into, and I'm pretty sure you guys have been waiting on me to drop this video. So again, sorry for the delay. I've been doing my Halloween thing, man, hanging out with friends and just having fun, but we're back. So let's stop wasting time and get right into it. You guys know how these videos work. Go ahead and drop a like for your boys. I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or you're new here, and let's get started with some DKO. Now, I would say I normally don't discuss third-party items or action figures, but at this point, it's starting to become a little common on this video. I gotta talk about it if I feel like it's heat, so I'm not gonna say that anymore. Now, DKO decided to do something that actually wasn't very unexpected in my opinion, because after Tamashii Nations just released the Let the Games Begin Super Saiyan Goku, I feel like it was only right for them to capitalize off of an extra accessory kit or two, which is what they normally do. As you guys can see, we do have the last dual Super Saiyan head sculpts A and B for Goku during his battle with Perfect Cell. Well, basically this is after the battle, whenever Gohan takes over and Goku decides to make the ultimate sacrifice. I'm really digging these, man. One thing I can say about DKO, TKO, and really a lot of these third-party companies, they make some damn good head sculpts, man. And I don't want to say this because some people start tweaking, but they do come out better than the official. Like, you can't say that I'm wrong. Like, I'm not going to say all of them are better, but a lot of them are. Like 90% of the time they are, especially if it's a company that's just focusing on head sculpts and not putting out a full body or a full action figure, man. This looks really freaking good, and I am 1,000,000% going to be picking up the matte version of this for sure. I don't really like the metallic look, but the matte version, gotta get my hands on it. Now, as of right now, we don't have any details on these, but since they've shown it off, I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting something soon, man. As you can see, 3 different head sculpts, 10 different facial expressions, and an added hand. This is going to be crazy, man. So if you want this, make sure you get your hands on it. I can promise you that after this releases, it's going to skyrocket in price. Again, I'll bring you guys the details once I get them. Switching things over to some Mafex / Medicom toy, we finally got the solicitation of another Wonder Woman. This time it is her in her The Boys look, and I gotta say, this looks amazing. Now, I didn't bother collecting all the images and compiling them into a compilation just because this image right here kind of tells us everything we should expect with the figure. 3 different head sculpts, several sets of hands. She comes with her sword. She doesn't come with the lasso of truth, which is kind of interesting, but hey, I like it. She comes with a candy bar, so that's cool. That could be added accessory for whatever you want to use it for. But yeah, I really do dig this. Looks like it's going to be a pretty solid figure. Not one that I'm going to be picking up, but I know a lot of you guys love this look for Queen Diana, so I had to talk about it. Now, if you want to get your hands on this, she is already up for pre-order, actually, and she is slated to release in August of 2026. So we got a little while. That means you got time to save your coins. Now, where you get Wonder Woman, you gotta get Batman. And I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. This is something I don't think I've ever in my life said, but this is ass, bro. This figure right here is ass. Now, first off, the movie was already trash. I feel like they should have left it alone with that, when the movie is bad and critics review it terribly and people just say they don't care about it, I feel like there's no need to make figures. Now, that being said, there's probably a contract or two that we don't know about, which is why Medicom Toy decided to produce this figure. But I would have much rather they gave us a Michael Keaton Batman before another Ben Affleck Batman. We've got enough Ben Affleck Batman figures from them, and they're all good. This is probably going to be a good figure, but this costume is just so trash. I wish they would have left this alone, man. I really wish they would have left this alone. Like, this is not heat, bro. This is not heat at all. Now, if you are the one person that wants to get your hands on this, because I haven't seen anyone else say that they want it, it is up for pre-order, slated to release in August. Now, keep in mind, this is Medicom Toy. It's probably going to get pushed back, but I wish they would just cancel it. That's just my personal opinion. But if you like this, do let me know in the comment section below. I'm kind of curious to see if anyone's interested in this. But yeah, this is coming. Now, lastly, for Medicom Toy, their best announcement out of the three we got, we are getting another Wolverine. This time it is going to be from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. It is the sleeveless, masked, battle damage Wolverine / Hugh Jackman. And I'm not gonna lie, man, this right here, the moment I saw it, I was already sold, because this is the look that a lot of collectors have been asking for. They have wanted the sleeveless look, but they've also wanted the mask, but they've also wanted it to come with an unmasked head sculpt. And I feel like this right here is the complete package. You're gonna get everything that you want with this figure, but the only problem is he doesn't really come with any accessories, man. I definitely think that he should have came with some added something from the movie, man, because I don't remember. I'm pretty sure we're getting the dog with Deadpool, but I know there's some wacky accessories from this movie that they could have thrown in. Literally any and everything. It's a beautiful looking figure, but for an $80 price point, I feel like it's a bit too pricey for the lack of accessories. Now, I'm still going to get it because at this point, we all know that action figures are just skyrocketing in price for multiple reasons. But yeah, I do dig this. I feel like this is going to be everyone's complete package, especially if you're happy with the battle damage look. But just like Batman and Wonder Woman, he's already up for pre-order, releasing in August of 2026. Now, moving on to a bit of Kaiyodo Revoltech. They have solicited yet another Spider-Man, this time targeting the Mess Toys version. They have announced their very own symbiote look, and I do believe this look kind of derives a bit more from the Spider-Man 2 PS5 game. You guys can tell me in the comments. I don't know for sure. And I said that they were targeting Mess Toys. I don't think that's what happened. I just think this is something that they had planned on releasing, and now we're finally getting it shortly after Mess Toys put out their version. But there's nothing wrong with a little bit of competition. And then you can pick and choose. You don't necessarily have to get both of them. You can have one or the other, or you can actually have both. Now, I dig this a whole lot, man. I don't know what it is, but I love the more symbiotic, grotesque look that the symbiote adds to Spider-Man, which is going to be why I pick up this figure personally, man. I love the tendrils and everything that are popping off of him. I love how it kind of messes with the eyes, as you can see in the bonus head sculpt that you're going to get only if you pre-order through Mezco's website, or Mezco, Revoltech's website. I think I said Mezco a couple of times, but I meant Revoltech. I think that's the only way to get this, unless you order it from Hobby Genki and they have the bonus head accessory added. But yeah, man, this guy comes with quite a few accessories, as you guys can see. A pretty good spread, which in my opinion makes this guy worth the pickup, even if you do already have the Mess Toys. There's nothing wrong with having multiple versions of a figure, and that's what I'm going to do, man. I already got the Mess Toys on the way, and now I'm going to be adding this to it. Now, I don't have a release date for you guys, but he's slated to go up for pre-order the 28th of October, which is just a couple of days. Someone can put the release date in the comment section below if they know it, or if I remember, I'll double back to this video and drop that for you guys. But yeah, be on the lookout for this. It looks like it's going to be a pretty solid action figure. Now, getting into some Tamashii Nations, they have finally finally announced the next figure in the Yu Yu Hakusho line that I was so afraid was doomed and canceled. But not quite yet, because now we are looking at my boy Kurama. And I gotta be honest with y'all, man, this looks really damn good, man. We've got him in his Dark Tournament look, and he, in my opinion, pairs up with our boy Yusuke so freaking well, man. These two figures look good side by side just based on the one image we've got. I really hope that they get his height correct, and as long as they do that, I feel like this figure is going to be exactly what it needs to be, man. As you can see, he comes with 3 different facial expressions, including an added one for Yusuke. It's not what I would have wanted. Honestly, I would have loved the facial expressions where him and Yusuke have those arguments back and forth, or more so Yusuke gets pissed at him. These are two expressions that I would have really loved for the both of them. It could have been either or it could have been both sets. But yeah, man, several sets of hands. He does also come with an interchangeable lower robe piece for whenever it's blowing in the wind, and then he does also come with his rose whip. So yeah, I'm really happy with this figure and what we get. Hopefully it's no more than about $60-$65, about the same price as Yusuke. Really don't want to pay $80-$90 for this, but if I have to, I will, because this anime is in my top 5, so I have to have every single one of these. Now, another thing I hope for is that after this release, they come quick and give us Kuwabara and Hiei, man. I really want to complete the squad before I have to start worrying about this line being canceled again. Now, if you want to get your hands on this, it's slated to go up for pre-order November the 7th, so about a week and a half from now, and then it's going to be releasing in April of 2026. Now, last but certainly not least, we have yet another figure in the My Hero Academia line. It is a character who we've already gotten, but it is another version of him. It is none other than the boy Bakugo Kachan. And oh my god, bro, this, if you've been watching My Hero Academia, like keeping up with the most recent season, then you'll understand exactly why I am super hype for this figure, man. Bakugo is just going so crazy right now, and my oh my, does this figure look like it's going to capture every bit of that. I already know the interchangeability is going to be there between this figure and the original one. Not that you really need it, because this is Bakugo on a whole nother level. The boy Dynamite going insane, man. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but just know Bakugo's going crazy. The only thing I can say I wish that this figure had that would make it more anime accurate is the blood underneath the eye in the bottom middle image. If they would have added that, then this figure would be absolutely perfect for me. I think he comes with all the right facial expressions. I love all the little explosives and things that he comes with, all the poses they've got the figure into. This just looks like it's going to be a very solid release, man. Now, speaking of the release itself, it is currently already up for pre-order, so if you want to get your hands on it, you can. It's a premium Bandai or web shop exclusive, so just make sure you're aware of that. I would think that that would be to be expected when it comes to this release here. So yeah, web exclusive. He's going to be releasing in May of 2026, so we got a little while, but make sure if you want this, you pre-order it, because once that window closes, this figure is probably going to be pretty expensive after its release. So yeah, go get your hands on it if you're interested. It's going to be a good figure, I'm telling you guys right now. And just like that, there we have yet another action figure news / pre-order update video, man. We had some pretty interesting things to talk about in this video, and that's exactly why I enjoy doing it, man. But I've said everything I need to say. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn to you guys. I want to know, what are you guys going to be picking up that we discussed today? Are you interested in any of this? Are you not interested? Did you watch just to support? Do you like, dislike? Tell me any and everything that you want to say down in the comment section below. And as always, I will respond to as many as possible. But I definitely read each and every single comment. So yes, drop down to the comment section below and let's have that conversation about everything we discussed discuss today. But for the meantime, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That always helps me out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already or you're new here. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you're notified whenever I upload new content. And last but not least, follow me on everything you see listed in the description below to keep up with my activity outside of YouTube. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe wherever you are, and bye.